Hey, Whippersnappers, this is Tortoise the Grey. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Showdown Random Triples Battles. I don't know why, I just felt like doing some random triples battles, and so that's what we're going to do today. I think I've got 3 battles, so we've got triple battles. It's exciting, but we lead off with our first team, Chestnut, Ledian, and Keldo, and Chestnut unfortunately goes down pretty quickly. Electrode is going to come in then at that point as they switch out their, Vespiquen for Mewtwo there? Electrode goes down again pretty quickly. We throw up the Icy Wind there from Keldo. Unfortunately, where he's kind of sitting, he's not really useful in this battle because he basically only has fighting and then like a single ice move or something, and he's up against Mewtwo and Frostlass because in the triple battles on the far sides they can't reach their opposite far side, so like Keldeo can't even reach Vespiquen there, so yeah, you kind of have to strategize a little bit. I guess you could switch around, like I could switch out Mandibuzz and then switch in somebody else. Like it would take forever though, like the battle would be over by the time I could get somebody switched into where I wanted them to be probably, so we just kind of try and make it work, and there we go. Mandibuzz doing good work against the Vespiquen. The Mewtwo is down, as was the oh wow, I don't remember the I don't remember the Bastion? I think it's Bastion. The Gen 4 fully evolved legendary. Shieldon, Bastiodon. Either way, that's not important. Mandibuzz, Brave Birds, the Blaziken in the face, gonna take it down. They're down to Frostlass and Mega Beedrill. And we've got 4 Pokemon left. Keldeo's gonna go down to the Mega Beedrill there, though. Flygon's gonna go down to the Shadow Ball, which leaves us with Mandibuzz. So we've got Mandibuzz and Ledian up against Mega Beedrill now. Mega Beedrill's gonna one-shot Ledian with the Poison Jab, which actually ended up working out. I was kind of hoping they would do that, because Mandibuzz was then able to throw up the Brave Bird and finish off the Beedrill, which Ledian would have had a little more of a difficult time doing, so that worked out pretty nicely for us. But yeah, so there we go. First triple battle of today. Let's check out what the next group has in store for us. Here we go. Alrighty guys, here we go, battle number 2, and this was another tough one. We led off with Grumpig, Magnezone, and Lucario up against Masquerain, Deoxys, and Nidoqueen. And so we go ahead and throw up the Protect on Magnezone. I Mega Evolve with Lucario, gets a hard hit from the Deoxys there. We throw up the Ice Punch on the Nidoqueen, which should have been super effective, but it doesn't do a whole lot there. Thankfully though, the Nidoqueen does get frozen solid, which ends up probably helping us quite a bit. At least that thing's not gonna bother us a whole lot. Again, this is another one of those battles though where I really don't have a lot to do, because like Grumpig doesn't have anything that can really hurt Deoxys or Masquerain. Lucario doesn't really have anything that can hurt Nidoqueen or Deoxys, and there's Magnezone just kind of in the middle of it all, stuck in the middle with you. Terracoin, I don't know, one of these Gen 5 legendaries pops out, and we throw up the Discharge, which I think ends up doing more to Terracoin than it does to anybody else on the field, so that's a little disappointing, but Magnezone at least doing a little bit of work. And then Tortoise comes in as well as they switch out their Deoxys for the Delibird, which is unfortunate because I was just about to throw up U-turn on it, so Tornadus, or Thundurus, or Tornadus, yeah, Tornadus ends up switching out. Grumpig then comes in, figuring, well, if I can't, hurt the Nidoqueen with Ice, maybe we'll hurt it with, Psychic at least, and so we bring Grumpig in. A Magnezone substitute finally fades. The Focus Blast from the Grumpig misses the Delibird, which is unfortunate there. Nidoqueen's now awake, so that's going to be somebody we have to now take some time to actually make sure we attack it. Can't just let it kind of sit there forever. As Magnezone goes down to Delibird's Brick Break, Grumpig tanks that Fire Blast without too much trouble, eats a Citrus Berry, and then throws up the Psyshock, which will get the Nidoqueen off the field there. So Terracoin and Grumpig are out against Delibird, Deoxys, and Hitmonchan. Tornadus also comes back in at this point. Deoxys is going to protect The Delibird is going to miss with its ice move. We're going to grab the Hitmonchan with Skydrop, take him up in the air, and then we're going to throw him back down. I actually really like Skydrop. I don't know if I've ever really used it before, but especially in a battle like this, it gets Hitmonchan off the field for a turn. So it's not like Fly, where Tornadus would just be off the field for a turn and then come back. It also removes Hitmonchan, which I actually kind of really like. That was probably helpful to us. Terracoin's going to go down, getting Drain Punched by the Hitmonchan there. Venusaur comes in to a Psyshock there, is going to go right back out. Deoxys continuing to heal up there with its leftovers. At that point, we bring in Zygarde, and Zygarde's going to throw up Land's Wrath, which is going to do a little bit of damage to Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan kills itself with Life Orb damage there. The Psyshock does a little bit of damage to Deoxys, but not quite enough. And now we're down to Grumpig and Zygarde. Zygarde is going to throw up the Rock Slide, but that's going to miss. And Grumpig is going to... Actually, I think at this point, Deoxys is in the far right, so Zygarde can't hit Deoxys even if he wants to. But Grumpig able to finish off there. The paralysis on Deoxys probably helps quite a bit. And yeah, there's battle number 2 for this week. We've got one more to go, so let's jump right in it, shall we? Here we go. Alrighty guys, final battle for today. We lead off with Drifblim, Leafeon, and another Terracoin on our team, and up against Sylveon, Reshiram, and Mesprit. Mesprit throws up the Helping Hand as Terracoin's going to throw up the Rock Slide. And I don't know if I'm saying that name right, so if I am, I apologize. But I don't know. I didn't watch the anime for the season, so I really don't know what the pronunciations on some of these crazy Pokemon are supposed to be. Drifblim is going to be kind of just constantly throwing up the Destiny Bond. He doesn't really have anything that's super useful, and I figure he's squishy enough that eventually somebody's going to kill him, if even accidentally. So basically, he's going to continue throwing up the Destiny Bond there. And the way Destiny Bond works, I read the description just to be sure. Essentially, until his next move, Destiny Bond is active. So as long as I keep using Destiny Bond, if somebody kills him, they go down, which works out pretty nicely. Leafeon doing work, Terracoin doing work, taking out both Mesprit and the Reshiram, so 2 legendaries off the field. Sylveon finally throws up the Shadow Ball, which is going to take Sylveon down. I don't know what they expected to happen there, but they got Sylveon off the field, which in the Sylveons I've used, that was probably useful. Those things are a beast. Omastar comes out to replace Drifblim, and Leafeon taking a little bit of damage. Terracoin throwing stuff up, gets the close combat off on the Tortoise there. Leafeon throwing up that Leaf Blade up against the Gigalith, which doesn't really do a whole lot. Omastar taking a hard Wild Charge and then throwing up the Shell Smash. So hoping that Omastar is going to be able to do some good work for us here. Unfortunately, she's going to throw up the Hydro Pump here, which is going to miss. And then the Rock Slide's going to connect for a little bit of damage. Knockoff doing a little bit of damage as well. But Omastar's missed move leaves him open to dying from the Gigalith as opposed to the other way around, which is unfortunate, but we still have 2 Pokemon on the field and 2 more in the wings, and they're down to 2 Pokemon total. So I bring out Regigigas because why not? When else are you going to use Regigigas? And we get a good Leaf Blade there. I think that one was no, that one wasn't even a crit. We got lucky there. Did use the Citrus Berry to heal back up though. We throw the Thunder Wave up at this point from Regigigas because with the slow start, he's not super useful, but he does have a couple of moves here that I think we can make use of. So Leafeon throws up the knockoff just in case. I thought I'd seen it heal back up with leftovers the turn previous or something to that effect, but I'm remembering now that it was Citrus Berry, so just going for the knockoff just to be sure. Didn't really want him healing up in the heat of the moment. I forgot about the Citrus Berry. Regigigas then throwing up the Helping Hand boosted return because I figured why not? We've got Helping Hand on Leafeon, and Leaf Blade's not doing a ton either, so we'll just go ahead and do this. He gets the Protect Up on the final turn, which is kind of annoying because like, what are you thinking's gonna happen here? But then we're able to get in the next turn with the Leaf Blade and finish off. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this random triple battles this week. I just needed something fun to do, and didn't have time for team building or anything at all this week. I was in PAX last week. And so I'm trying to pre-record a lot of stuff because I won't have as much time last week when I normally do my recording for the next week. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Torn with the Green. You guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and descriptions for me, guys, and I'll see you all back here next time. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.